A very good morning, all of you. Today we are going to start a very important topic of grammar, active and passive voice. So let's start. First of all, it is very important to know about active voice. What is an active voice? The active voice is the normal voice. That this is the voice that we use most of the time. In the active voice, the object received the action of the verb. Now, what is a passive voice? The passive voice is less usual. In the passive voice, the subject receives a action of the verb. We use the passive voice when we want to make the active object more important. Active and passive voice. Voice, as you know, these are of two types, active and passive. What active voice? What subject does? Passive, the focus is on the action. Now come to the point. The active, Ram killed Ravan. Passive, here Ram is subject, killed verb, and Ravan is object here. Now Ram is doing action here. So in active voice, subject does the action. Now passive, the focus is on the action. Passive, Ravan was killed by Ram. Here the more emphasis is given on the action in passive voice. How to change from active to passive? Look at this statement. Ram killed Ravan. Ram is here subject, kill action, it means verb, and Ravan is here object. Now bring Ravana front as a subject, Ravan, and it is a past tense, so form of be was is used here. Ravan was killed by, object is received by plus Ram. Okay, Ravan now come front as a subject. Ravan was killed, and in the first sentence Ram is here subject and it come after verb, then by is used and then Ram is used here. Okay, in the first sentence Ram does the action. In the second sentence, first is of active voice and second sentence passive voice. Here Ravan was killed by Ram. More emphasis is given on action. Okay, active, Ram killed Ravana. Passive, Ravan was killed by Ram. Very common rule is bring the object first. This is the rule. How you have to change active in passive. Bring the subject first. Next, choose correct be form. Change the verb into participle. Add by plus subject. She helps him. This is active voice. Now she is subject, helps here verb की first form and him is here object. Okay, so let's start how we have to change active voice into passive voice. Firstly, bring the object first. Him is object here, so bring the object first. He, when him is object here, and the subjective form of him is he. So he, and it is a present indefinite tense help. So choose the correct be. It means helping verb you have to choose correct helping verb. He, in the present indefinite tense, helping verb is choose here is. Okay, he is. And after that, in passive, when you have to change active voice into passive voice, always use participle. It means third form of verb. He is third form, help is the first form, and helped is third form of helped. He is helped. Then by is used, add after third form of verb, add by, and then subject. He is, subject is here she, and when we will convert she into object, then she will convert into her. Now he is helped by her, it is your passive voice. Look how subject and object change. Subject I is changed into me. Me is object and I here subject. We is subject and it will convert as a object us. Okay. You remain you subject, and when you will change you into object, then it will remain you. They, them. He will change into him. She will change into her. Ram, book. It means noun always remain same. Naming words remain same. Subject and object naming word remain same. If there are two objects, what you will do? If in your sentence there are two objects, use any one. So you have to select any one object. So come to the point. She told us a story. She is here subject, told verb, past indefinite tense. Us here is object, and a story is also a object. In this sentence there are two objects, so you have to choose any one object. First of all, we will start with the first object here, and first subject is here we. So we will start active voice into passive voice with first object. Here in the first sentence, she told us. Okay, us is first object and a story is second object. So we, us is a object. So when we will convert us into a subject, then it will become we. Okay, we and the past indefinite tense helping verb was and were are used. Okay, we is a plural, here we will use were. Okay, we were told, tell, told. Told is a tell is a first form, told second, and participle also third form is also told. So in the passive voice, always remember we have to always use third form. Okay, we were told a story, and add word by, and then subject she will become object and she will convert into her. Now for passive voice is we were told a story by her. Now use second object, and you can also active voice into passive voice with second object also. A story, second object is here a story. So let's start with the second object. A story was told to us by her. So with the help of two subjects, you can choose any one and you can change active voice into passive voice. They appointed him an ambassador. He was appointed an ambassador. An ambassador was appointed to him. Okay, the story has taught in a good lesson. The story has taught us a good lesson. Us is a first object and a good lesson second object. And with the help of both subject, you can convert active voice into passive voice. It is very easy. So make a lot of practice and change active voice into passive voice. So students, I hope there will be no problem to convert active voice into passive voice, and on Monday we will meet again with new videos of active and passive voice. You have to make a lot of practice on active voice and passive voice. Active voice, you have to convert active voice into passive voice and make a lot of practice, and you have to send PDF of some sentences. You have to change at least 20 sentences. You have to practice and send me homework till 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.